Evening gang. So this video is titled Night Before Admin, and it comes from the collection of videos on my website that are from ex-military sort of lessons. A lot of people say, I wish I'd gone in the military for 3 or 4 years to learn some life disciplines, and the key ones that we feel are actually beneficial we're putting into a video. Okay, one of those lessons 100% is night before admin. Okay, so what is night before admin? For those that don't know, all right, admin is a short word of administration. All right, so any sort of small admin points that you can get done, little tasks that you can do on an evening to enhance your morning, is exactly what night before admin is. Okay, I'll give you a few small sort of ideas so that you can understand and start getting your minds ticking over. But the best way to work out what it is you need to be doing of an evening is to have a think through what it is you've got on tomorrow. All right, so have a little think in your mind and be like, right, I've got a meeting on. I've got maybe I'm giving part of a presentation. Maybe I've just got to drive to work. Maybe I'm going to a birthday party. Maybe I'm going to catch up with an old friend. Maybe I'm just going shopping. Maybe I'm doing the school run. Whatever it is, you need to prep for it the night before. All right, to aid your morning, so that you have a more productive morning and a more successful morning, leading into a far more successful day. Okay, so it can be anything tiny, all the way to sort of something really, really small, all the way up to something quite you might feel is quite big. But every single one of them has the same effect. The small ones have the same effect as the big ones that take a little bit longer. There's a really good example, which is filling up the kettle. Okay, so if you have a hot drink in the morning, like, I don't know, tea, coffee, thermo, whatever it is you drink in the morning, fill that kettle up the night before so that it's at the right fill level, so that all you need to do in the morning is flick that kettle on, literally. And that might sound stupidly basic and you're going to turn the video off, but if you think about it, if you didn't do that, and then in the morning you've got to take the lid off the kettle, go over to the sink, fill the kettle up, put the lid back on, put the kettle back on its spot, then flick the kettle on. So all those extra little things, instead of just flick the kettle on. That's why I like the kettle example, because it's exactly what we mean, and everything else is just magnified. So that's a great little great little tip. Far more importantly than that, or not, it's not more important, but the things that just need to get done and will have the same dramatic effect as just filling the kettle. You don't want to wake up in the morning and have to think too much. You just want to go into sort of autopilot, bang, do that, bang, do that, bang, do that, I'm ready to go out the door. Some of those things are preparing your clothes. I only bring this up because I've just come from a client now, and she still says that I prepare my clothes. I'll try and prepare my clothes in the morning. I have a nightmare day because I don't know what I'm going to wear. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I'll wait to see how I feel in the morning, and then I'll decide what I'm going to wear. But my answer to that is, you're not going to feel any better in the morning than you do right now at sort of 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. So to make the decision now, decide what it is you've got on tomorrow, decide what it is you're going to wear, wash, dry and iron those clothes, have them ready for the morning. So all you've got to do is slip them on. So you don't have to think too much. You don't know what's going to happen between now and the morning. You might not set your alarm, and you might wake up really late. And if you hadn't prepped, you'd have missed the entire meeting, which could be really like a life-changing meeting, or someone you were going to go and see, but it could be the last time you were going to see him in hindsight. You just don't know the following on effects this is going to have. So all those clothes need to be prepped the night before. For me, if it's work, whatever, I have all my clothes ready. I know for school clothes, for the kids, me and my wife, she will make sure those clothes are ready. She'll wash and iron them and have them ready before the morning. Maybe leave one tiny thing, but if you start leaving one tiny little thing, you'll forget something else and you'll have 2 tiny little things. So it's just better to get it all done. Okay. For me, if there's things like phys kit. So phys kit's a good one for me because I only work out maybe 3 or 4 times a week, but on those mornings, that phys kit is 100% by my bed. My trainers are there, my socks are there, my underwear's there, my shorts or my trousers and my t-shirt are laid there next to my bed. All I do is get out of bed, slip those clothes on, go into the bathroom, slush my face with water, brush my teeth, go down and have my breakfast, and then go straight into the circuit. For me, and it's just me, I get up at 5:30. Okay, I do all that sort of morning routine, and then I'm ready for 6 o'clock. The workout was started no later than 6. I work out from home, and that way I know I'm done by 6:30, which is when I would normally get up, 6:30, and then I would get in the shower and get ready to get the kids up for 7. Okay, that fist kit is there ready for the sole being that if my alarm went off at 5:30, and I rolled over and was like, how do I feel? How am I feeling now? What do I want to wear? What workout do I want to do? 100% I'm going back to sleep. If I was like, how do you feel? What do you want to do? What do I want to do? I want to go back to bed. Go back to bed, you moron. Okay, that's what, if I stop to think. All right, you don't want to be thinking at that time. You want to get up, phys rig on, gym kit on, shorts, t-shirt, shoes, trainers, and straight into the bathroom, slush your face, brush your teeth, go downstairs, have my breakfast, and then I go straight over to the lounge or the garage, wherever I'm going to work out that morning, and then I'll go straight into it. I don't usually sort of become conscious until about halfway through my circuit, and I'm like, what am I doing here? Oh, that's right, yeah, we've got this. And the circuit that was decided the night before, or even maybe 3 or 4 days ago, was decided. So, and you just do it. Okay, that's as simple as that. The reason why is because that effect it has over a week or a month is absolutely massive. It doesn't seem a lot having your gym kit ready or having your clothes ready, but it will make such a dramatic effect on your life that it's 100% the biggest thing we've learned from being in the military, and sort of this night before admin is just massively important. I know I'm taught this to my wife, and we don't really speak about night before admin, but I've watched her, and she will have the kids' breakfast bowls ready in the morning in the kitchen. There'll be a tray. One of them eats off a tray, so it has a tray with his bowl. He'll have his juice cup that he's going to drink out of, the cup that he prefers to drink out of. Mother daughter has a plate, so that plate's on the side. The cup for that, whatever drink she's going to have, is sat there ready. So all she has to do is just pour the juice, pour the cereal into the bowl. If she knows that maybe one of the other kids has decided to have a counselling meeting until midnight chatting, and we'll have to talk to her till midnight, and then one of the pets has wanted to go out in the middle of the night at 2, 3 in the morning, and then the other one's wet the bed at 3, 4, and then you've got to get up at 5, 6, then she will actually have the boxes of cereal out on the side, because she won't even want to go to the extent of opening the cupboard, taking out the cereal box, and then pouring it. It's like, just have it there on the side. Pour that in there, yep, go to the fridge, get the milk, that's a given, all right, because it's in the fridge. But otherwise, it's all prepped. So that's the extent we're talking about, and how much easier it is in the morning. And then you don't miss breakfast, and then you just have such a more productive day. It's absolutely unbelievable. For me, not a simple one, but they're all simple little things. But paperwork's massive. If you're like in the morning and you're looking at your kids' form that they need signing because they've got a day trip, or you were going to go to so and so, but all these forms needed filling out, or there's just some paperwork that needed doing. Birthday cards are a good one. Birthday cards are a great one as an example, because you went to the extent of going to find a birthday card, and then you haven't signed it or stamped, got it in an envelope stamped and addressed, ready to post. So then you've got to do it in the car. If you've got a pen, you can then do it in the car, and then you find the stamp, and then you just forget, or you don't have time, and you didn't send that birthday card off that you really wanted to do, and all you do, you just give out excuses of, oh yeah, I forgot to post that, so sorry, yeah, I'll have to send it late. That's not being an adult. That's not taking control of your life. That's not being in charge of anything. Life is going to hit you, guaranteed. Life will hit you hard all the time. So if you're not trying to push forward and climb up, then you're going to be at 0, and then life will just hit you down to minuses. Whereas you could have climbed up to 1, 2, and then been knocked back down to 1, and then you go 2, 3, knocked back down to 2, then 3, 4, knocked back down to 3. But you're climbing up, not being hit, smashed down. Life doesn't give a crap if you've been hit down to -10. It still keep hitting. So you've got to do yourself a favour and be doing something a little bit more productive than just forgetting to do any form of night before admin. I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes, but I couldn't do a video without mentioning equipment, okay, because it's an ex-military video. All right, so equipment for us is an absolute must. It's something that's drummed into us, and it's just no questions asked. If you use a bit of equipment in a working day, then you return it to its best state it can be in, maybe better than you got it, so it's ready for the following person, or ready for the following day. That's just a given. There's just nothing left in the deteriorated state from today to be used again tomorrow. So that goes with all equipment in sort of the house. I always go around checking that, like, the dishwasher's gone on in case there's something in there that we need for the morning. For me, but battery charging is a massive one. So my daughter's got this battery charger for her phone. She loves taking it as a mobile sort of charger. Takes it out and about with her. She has it in her blazer pocket of her school coat. She loves it. She goes, this is great. I've always got full signal. I can always get a hold of you. Great, great, great. But she doesn't charge it. She gets to charge it every night. I say don't charge it every 2 or 3 days because you'll forget. You forget what charge it's at. It doesn't have a meter on it. So charge it every night. If you don't, it runs out, then your battery dies, and then you can't get hold of us. It's just, that's the thing. This little thing has now gone and turned into a, oh yeah, I was late out of school. I wanted to do this, but I couldn't get hold of you, and then my phone was dead, so I just went anyway. Then you couldn't find me, and now it's an hour after school's finished. Excuse me. So that little thing of charging that battery phone it's turned into something massive now because it wasn't done. So that's a great one for equipment. Lastly, I just wanted to say, if you've never done this, then give this a go. Okay, give Night Before Admin a go and comment in the bottom and say how much it's changed your life. Do it for a week, do it for 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, every single day. Not, oh yeah, I've got this on Wednesday, so I should try that Night Before Admin on Tuesday because I've got this on Wednesday. Do it every night, every single night for the following day, no matter what it is. And you'll see how much more productive your mornings are, and you taking ownership of your day and how much more you're going to get done. Extended over sort of like a week, 2 weeks, a month, you watch how much more productive, how much more ownership you take of your day and of your life as an adult. All right, there's no other way I can say that. If you're really loving this video and loving what you see, then go over to our website and you'll see another video called Morning Routine. Okay, Morning Routine is absolutely fantastic, and it just shows you sort of what to do and how to sort of what a morning routine is. Obviously enhanced by your Night Before Admin, funnily enough. And if you think this is useful, then you haven't even touched the surface on Miracle Morning. Right, find a video called Miracle Morning, and that will have mind-blowing information, is all I can say if it's new to you, on how to have a miracle day, a miracle morning. Not just, oh yeah, I managed to get the kids to school on time, managed to get to work on time, had that power bra on, looked good, felt good, produced good. Okay, it's actually a miracle what's happened in my life. Okay, that's Miracle Morning. So you want to go see that, and you want to go and see Morning Routine. But I know that's helped. Hopefully you'll comment in the comments section, and I shall catch you all later. See ya.